Hi everyone, welcome to my first ever Scarlet and Violet leak discussion video. Typically, I don't like doing videos like this because a lot of the leaks are obviously fake. But during the come up to Legends Arceus, there was a credible leaker, and I don't know. I mean, nowadays I'm like, damn, maybe someone isn't, fuck it. I don't know. If the leaks are credible, then sure, we'll talk about them. But this one specifically, I don't know if I would say they're necessarily credible. They more just sound cool and are something that I would very much enjoy and very much actually want to happen. So it comes from the Twitter account, the SV guy, which stands for obviously Scarlet Violet. And yeah, if you like these sorts of videos, like these discussions, and please leave a like. Let me know what you think of these in the description, in the comments, not the description. Anyways, this account, the SV guy, he tweets out, "These stars are a teaser of the new gimmick." So obviously every generation of Pokemon has sorry, my glasses are a bit dirty. They have a gimmick. We've got Mega Evolution, we've got Z Crystals, we've got Dynamaxing. In the recent years, we've had some form of gimmick, and the gimmick has been getting a lot more polarizing, I would want to say, because in older Pokemon games, the gimmick was, I guess, in Gen 4. Would you say, like, I don't know what the gimmick of Gen 4 would necessarily be. Either way, every generation does have some sort of, like, I guess, draw to it. Like, oh, like in Gen 4, yeah, like underground digging. Gen 2 eggs. We introduced eggs. I mean, I guess that's not the only, it's not the only thing the Gen 2 has going for it. I guess apricot balls, Johto balls. You guys would let me know in the comments how wrong I am. It's fine. Anyways, so everybody's wondering, what's this generation's gimmick going to be? What is Gen 9's gimmick going to be? Because for Gen 8, it was big boy Pokemon. Gen 7 was fucking dancing, and Gen 6 was arguably the best one, Mega Evolutions. And yeah, so it says right here, these crystals or whatever, these stars will allow you to change your Pokemon's type depending on the crystal that you're using. You can get all 18 crystals during your adventure after defeating the gym leaders. I have so many questions. How does it work? If my Pokemon has two types, for example, I'm using Scrafty, fighting dark type, or dark fighting type. Does Scrafty, if I give him this crystal, does he become a fighting water type? Or does he just become a water type? Does he, do I get to choose what type is overwritten? Or is it their secondary type that gets overwritten? Or is it their primary type? Or there's just so many questions. But that's a pretty fucking cool concept. Being able to just play with your Pokemon's types like that, I kind of rate it. So next they're going to say, there are 18 gym leaders plus the Elite Four afterwards. Throughout your adventure, you'll have to find them in the wild in order to battle them at the Rainbow Pokeball in the middle of the biggest city of Vadal. So they give the city a name that we actually don't know about. But Vadal, whatever the fuck. Yeah, kind of fucking crazy. They're claiming there's 18 gym leaders. I don't think it's impossible. It's a lot of custom characters, but I don't think it's impossible. How they handle the Elite Four in Pokemon League will be different, but I mean, Pokemon have been going down this straying away from the standard formula for a while now, so it wouldn't surprise me if this was a thing. Don't worry, all 18 gym leaders aren't only battles. You'll have to pass a test before each battle. For example, before battling the electric gym leader, you'll have to fix a wind turbine. Again, sounds like standard Pokemon stuff. When you use one of the crystals on your Pokemon, its shade will change to match the typing he now has, but not all of them. Some Pokemon will change forms when you use a crystal on them. There is around 25 new forms. And then they include this image of Combee and Drifloon. I don't know if they're implying that these are Pokemon that have new forms, but you won't be able to change your Pokemon typing everywhere. This gimmick is restricted to some places. You'll be able to use it on certain parts of Vadal and in the Rainbow Pokeballs where you fight gym leaders. So that sounds very Pokemon-esque to me. It's got a lot of the sort of bells and whistles, I guess, that Pokemon typically has. Almost to the point where it's like, yeah, someone definitely could have made this up. If you put enough thought into it, you can make this up. And even if it is made up, I still think it is a very good idea for a potential gimmick. Just being able to change your Pokemon's type it's just cool. It's just a cool idea. Hopefully they restrict you to one per battle maybe. I don't like, is it just going to be pure typing, or are we, you know, for example, like I said, if I'm using a Pokemon with multiple types, like if I'm using Dragonite, if I give my Dragonite a fire crystal, will my Dragonite become a dragon fire type, or will it become a fire flying type, or will it just become a pure fire type? Or do I get to pick? There's just a lot of questions in that regard. And the idea of certain specific Pokemon having forms based on you giving them the crystal, I'm here for that too. I think that's fucking awesome. So yeah, let me know what you think about this, I guess, leak. What do you think of, or who knows if it's real? I'm just gonna call it an idea of what the potential gimmick could be, and I'm gonna say I like it. I like it so far. Anyways, next up, in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, a lot of regional variants / evolutions are for Generation 3 and 4 Pokemon. From what I've seen, Meowth got a new form, Tauros got a new evolution, Poochyena has a new form, and some others that you will now later on, I guess you will see later on. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you'll also encounter a bunch of regional variants while also being able to find old ones in the wild. In certain parts of the Vadal region, that's the region? Yeah, we don't actually know the region name, do we? The Vadal region, that does sound realistic. You can find some normal forms of Pokemon, and in others, a new form. See you tomorrow. And yeah, also apparently the final evolutions were hinted at. This painting is hinting towards Sprigagito's final evolution. It'll be a grass fairy type, and it'll be based on the flamenco dancer and Iberian lynx. It will be bipedal, sadly. I'm actually for it being bipedal. For those that don't know, there are these paintings, and apparently these 3 paintings are the final evolutions. Like, I guess their ideas leaked or whatever, like what they're based off of. So yeah, I'm actually here for it. I would totally be okay with Sprigagito, grass fairy, being on 2 feet. I'm here for it. I'm okay with that. I personally don't think there's been that many cat Pokemon that go on all 4s that are actually that good. Don't say Luxray. Luxray is not that good. Next up, they claim this one will be heading towards Fuecoco, which will be based on fruits. More precisely, the Cucafera, a Spanish mythological creature using a coconut as a shell. So a crocodile hiding under a giant coconut. It'll be a fire ghost type, you'll see why later. I think people were literally speculating about this already. So again, this very well could be like one of those, a fan came up with it, because this was something that people already speculated about. Literally the minute Fuecoco was dropped, people were like, oh, this is going to be a fire ghost type, because of this reason. I would be here for it though. Fire ghost type starter, I'd absolutely be here for it. There's not that many fire ghost types, like Chandelure and Blacephalon. Not a huge fan of either of them. And then this one apparently is Quaxley. A bit more complicated, but it's based on Dawn Quick, I don't know how to say that. In this story, the protagonist pretends to be a knight and fights windmills thinking of facing dragons. Quaxley will be a knight being water dark. Can't be water steel. Why not water steel? And then this last one is obviously heading towards the game taking place in the Iberian Peninsula. I need to brush up on my pronunciations. And then 3 hours ago, they posted this. Hello everyone, we're talking about the 3rd legendary of SV today. The 3rd legendary is based on a spider that is kind of the same as the 2 bulls. Okay, so I guess the main legendaries of this game are 2 bulls. Sorry, I must have missed that tweet. The Team Sail, the evil team of these games, is very related to this legendary. The Team Sail is a team of conquistadors that thinks the 3rd legendary is a god and that it created Vadal. They are trying to find it, and they think that you're also trying to find it, so they'll try and stop you. But your goal is to find the 2 bulls, not the spider. The logo of the Team Sail is that. See you tomorrow. Yeah, again, it's just one of those things where it's like they're taking a lot of the stuff that was already leaked, or well, not leaked, like shown. So they could literally just be making, they're like, oh, there's a spider web. 3rd legendary is a spider. Evil team really like it. Anyways, that's pretty much everything that this Twitter account has shown. I don't know if it's credible. It could just be a bunch of bullshit, like I've said, but I'm very interested about the type changing. I'm currently playing through a ROM hack, Pokemon Unbound, on my channel, and in that ROM hack, there is a gym that changes your Pokemon's type based on the first 2 moves. So, you know, if I've got Hex and Protect on my Kofagrigus as the first 2 attacks, it is now a normal ghost type. And the idea of being able to do that in a main series game is super hype to me. So I hope it's real. I'm here for all of this. This all sounds exciting to me. Does sound a little bit too good to be true, but hey, only time will tell. If you want me to make more videos on leaks and stuff, please let me know. I happily will. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.